Hello, welcome to day 4 of our poetry unit for Creative Writing's Distance Learning Unit. Today, our objective is to write poetry using diction and imagery, and that's California Common Core Standard Writing 9.4. We will be writing our first poem today for our exit ticket at the end of today's lesson. Our do now are going to be adding some poetry terms to our note taker. Just as a reminder, we started this on Monday. If you look at, we're in day 4 now, but day 3 on Monday, the handout that you were given for week 2, figurative language and poetry terms. You're going to need to open that up because we're going to be adding 2 more terms. And again, just as a reminder, this is important because you'll be able to use these on our unit exam when that comes up at the end of this unit. So on Monday, we added hyperbole, and now today we're going to be adding extended metaphor and monologue. So going back to my slide, an extended metaphor is a metaphor that continues for several lines or possibly an entire length of a work. So this example, the fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over the harbor and city on silent haunches and then moves on. So here there's an extended metaphor comparing the fog to a cat. And because that metaphor continues throughout the entire length of the poem, it just becomes an extended metaphor, a metaphor that is spread out through the entire work. So that's extended metaphor. If you need to pause the video and go ahead and add that to your note taker, you should do that now. And then moving on to our second term, a monologue. So a monologue is a poem that is meant for only one speaker. So if there are 2 speakers or 3 or any more speakers than one, then a poem is not a monologue. But if the poem for its entirety is spoken or from the point of view of only one speaker, then that poem becomes a monologue. So go ahead and take a moment to complete finishing adding extended metaphor and monologue to your note taker, and then we'll move on for our practice with Disney poem for the day.